Okay, let's start our class by taking some examples on Surds, and it's going to be past questions. Now, this is the JAMB past question before us, and it's a 1995 JAMB past question. That was question number 7. It says simplify square roots of 12 minus square roots of 3, everything divided by square root of 12 plus square roots of 3. Alright, so can you pause the video, try to solve it, and after that we're going to compare our answers together. How about you just pause it and try solving? Okay, so to solve this, of course we're gonna make use of rationalization because we have square root here in our denominator. So the essence will be for us to take away the square root, and to take away the square root, look at this. We're gonna we need to have the conjugate. We'll have the conjugate of this to help us to solve, and the conjugate of this will be square root of 12 minus square root of 3. So let's get to work. Getting to work, that will imply that we multiply both the numerator and the denominator with the conjugate of the denominator, and here we have the conjugate. You're going to multiply, and this is the path of our multiplication. All right, so this 12 will come here to multiply this 12 first, and then after that the 12 will move again, come here to multiply this 3. All right, now this let's get these for this path. Okay, and then this 3 we move to multiply this 12, and after that the 3 we also move to multiply this other 3. So that's the multiplication part we're going to use for this. Okay, so and let's start with this 12 multiplication. All right, so of course for now we just know already that square root of 12 times square root of 12 will give us 12. So I want us to have some space by starting here. So let's say everything will be equal to this, and then square root of 12 times square root of 12 will give us 12. No need to write that one out, then just write the answer out directly. It will give us 12. All right, now there is a plus behind this square root here because it's not going to multiply square root of 12 times square root of 3. All right, okay, so now there's a plus sign behind this, and that plus sign needs to be factored in, so we have plus here. Let's have the plus here, and everything will be in square roots. The 3 and the 12 will be in square roots because, okay, square root of 12 times square root of 3, so we have them in square roots, and that settles it. Good. Next thing we're going to do will be for us to, we're done with the square root of 12, we need to go into solving for square root of 3, and it has a sign, and that sign must be considered. So the sign must be considered. I would have loved to use, for all my signs, I would have loved to use this color for all my signs. I don't mean, let's have something distinct. Okay, all right, so let's use this. It's going to be minus here, right? And it goes square roots of 3 times square root of 12. So we can put the both in square root. Okay, so and it becomes 3 times 12. That settles for that. We're good. And then we have minus here and minus here. So minus times minus, minus times minus, of course, will give us plus. So let's have these things here. We have here as plus. All right, cool. Next thing, square root of 3 times square root of 3. We know that will be 3. We're done with the numerator, so we're gonna move straight away to solving for denominator. Now look at this. The denominator is a conjugate. We have conjugate here, plus square root of 12 plus square root of 3 times square root of 12 minus square root of 3. So I wouldn't want you to pass through this process of multiplication. Of course, you see the same thing because you are in exams hall. Because you're in exams hall, right? So what you simply need to do will just be for you to just, the 12 takes care of the 12, and the 3 greatest k of these three. Just that, you have your answer. You only do that because it is conjugate. No, yeah, if you still want to expand like we've done for the numerator, of course it will still be the same answer. All right, so now 12 times square root of 12 times square root of 12 is 12. Write it down. The sign will be factored in. We are multiplying, so plus times minus, of course, give us minus. And now square root of 3 times square root of 3 will give us 3. Okay, so we proceed. Now for the numerator, let's start solving. For the numerator, everything is equal to, let's still bring down our equality sign. All right, so bring down equality sign, and we have our 12 here, right? Yes, we do. So we have 12. Let's bring down the 12 that we had here, and it's plus. We had a plus here, so okay, let's bring down the plus first. Let's bring down the plus here, right? Okay, so plus. Now look at something. We need to multiply everything in the square root sign out, and 12 times 3, that will 12 times 3, that will give us 36. Let's have it. 36. Good. We're done with that. And we have a sign here, so we bring it down. Let's bring it down. Good. And then also for this other square roots, we need to solve it out, and it's the same thing. 3 times 12 is giving us 36 as well. 36. Good. Let's bring down equality, our operation sign, and it's plus in this case, right? Yes, it's plus. Now it's plus 3. Good. So have it, plus 3. All right, so and we'll now move forward to solve for our denominator, and it's 12 minus 3. What will that be? 12 minus 3 is 9. So we have it here. That's 9. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's bring down our 12. I can use here, right, for clarity. Yeah, let's proceed with here. Bring down our 12. Okay, bring down 12 now, and then our operation sign is plus. And the square root of 36, the square root of this 36 is what? Square root of 36 will give us 6. Oh, I don't need to use that, did I? No, didn't use it. Okay, so all right, and then we bring down our subtraction, and of course the square root of 36 here also is what? Is 6. 36 there is 6. And let's have our operation, and here we have plus, and they bring down 3. All right, okay, we're done with that, and we move to the denominator. We're done already. We have the answer that we had, and that was given, and that was 9. Yeah, we had 9. So we just forgot to bring down a 9 here. Okay, and now look at this. 12 plus 6. All right, let's go back to somewhere we omitted something very crucial with the signs. So this is something that can happen to us in exams, so we need to take caution. Now when we are multiplying, we omitted the sign because 12 times 12, we had this 12 here, right? Good. And then the 12 will multiply with this other everything here with this minus 3, and it was plus 12 plus square root of 12 times minus square root of 3. Yeah, and if that holds, here will be minus, there will be minus, here will be minus, so we should have minus here, we should have minus there, and not plus. So all of it will change. Here will change to minus, please. Here will change to minus. Here should be minus because plus 12 plus square root of 12 times minus square root of 3 is minus, so everything there will change, the rest. So change it here to minus, and of course here also will change to minus. Okay, so that is we need to consider the roots, please. We need to consider the root. All right, so 12 minus 6, this is what made us to 12 minus 6 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. 0 plus 3 will give us 0 plus 3 will give us 3. So we can have here, let's have an equal to sign here. Okay, that will be 3, and then all over everything that we had there was 9, the denominator all over 9. And we can, because we were to simplify, so we can go ahead to say 3 cancel itself, 1, and then comes into 9 how many times? 3 times. So the answer will give us 1 all over 3. 1 all over 3. So that's the answer, and it was option A in that past question. This is the answer. It was option A, 1 over 3. All right, so that is it. It was simple. This was the question that we were given to simplify square root of 12 minus square root of 3 all over square root of 12 plus square root of 3. That's the question. It was a JAMB 1995 question, and that was question number 7. And what we've seen is that we are taking away the denominator here, and taking away the denominator, we need to rationalize, and rationalizing, the conjugate comes into mind, and the conjugate here will be this what we had here, square root of 12 minus square root of 3. So we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate, and for the multiplication we had this path, this multiplication path here. 12 will come into this 12 will come into this minus 3. We omitted this sign, so it comes with everything, this minus 3, and then minus 3 will come into this 12, minus 3 will come into this minus square root of 3 will come into this minus square root of 3. So multiplying that out, we had everything here, and subtracting it, we had 3 all over 9, and 1 over 3 was the correct option. Okay, so we move on to take the next example.